Woo! Woo! Happy Halloween!
What are you doing?
What? We're just dressing up, you know, for Halloween.
Who cares about Halloween?
Well,
What are you meant to be anyway?
I don't know, it could be an alien ghost. Oh. Oh.
Oh, forget about it. You know, fun sometimes. Oh. Well, there we go. Is that better? Welcome to this edition of Jack Horrorhound's House of Horrors. I'm Jack, and this is my best demon friend, Galveston. Say hi, Galveston.
I don't know.
Oh, kidder. And this is our spooky Halloween special. Hence the pumpkin and the mugs and t-shirt and stuff. And so today we're going to review one of the ultimate classics in all of horror history. That's right, 1978's Halloween. It's like the t-shirt and... yeah.
Look, I don't care, alright?
Directed by legendary filmmaker John Carpenter, this film was one of the first quintessential stabby films, creating one of horror cinema's most iconic characters ever, the Shape, or Michael Myers.
What shape is he then?
I think the slasher genre is one of your favourite genres, isn't it, Galveston?
You've got a screw loose.
You're still a psycho. So, because this is a Halloween special, we're not going to have a list, we're just going to watch the flick. So, without further ado, roll VT. You're going to put the kettle on, and I'm going to carve us a pumpkin for 1978's Halloween. Oh, it's a fake knife.
Big black fire goes round and round.
Come on, get all of it. Knock him out.
Well, here we have the most iconic opening title sequence in all of horror history. It involves a pumpkin, which is basically just a giant orange squash. Did you know that pumpkin carving first started in Scotland, where they actually did radishes and squashes instead of pumpkins? That's a fun fact for you guys.
Oh, I really like the Looney Tune-esque cut-out eye holes here. And why does Michael Myers always look at his stabbing hand when he's killing people?
Yeah, it's almost as if it's a movie shot for the audience. Some people think this is a one-take wonder shot. It really isn't. There's about 2 or 3 actual cuts, but they're really cleverly done. Who could this mass killer be? Is it a disgruntled neighbour? A jaded lover?
Michael?
No, it's a small boy dressed as a clown.
Oh, you never saw that one coming.
I know this is like movie logic, but why is the camera panning out and the parents just stood there staring at him saying absolutely nothing? Not even, hey, son, why you got a giant butcher knife and it's all covered in blood? And where's your sister? Meanwhile, years later, nurse driving away from the insane asylum while being attacked from the rooftops. What's amazing about this movie is a lot of the lore isn't laid down about Michael Myers. I mean, why would he just let this nurse live, jump in the car and drive away? And, hold on, come to think of it, how did he learn to drive? He's been in that insane asylum his entire life.
Maybe they teach driving lessons in insane asylums.
He's gone from here. The evil is gone.
Why would they do that?
Just in case they ever needed to break out and drive to a small little town at Halloween and to start a killing spree. I don't know, do I?
Meanwhile, in the quiet streets of Haddonfield, where teenagers walk the streets and see strange men in the bushes and don't think to call the police or tell anybody about it whatsoever, Where are the parents in Haddonfield? Where is everybody? Why are the leaves falling down from those trees when they're clearly not the kind of trees that the leaves fall down? Because it's shot in LA somewhere, and it's not in fact shot in the Midwest of America. For these answers and more, you're probably going to be screwed. Unless you watch a YouTube channel. There's loads of really informative ones.
Yeah, FYI guys, you'll notice that the trees are all green. That's because it's shot in LA. So in the opening, when you see sort of all the autumn leaves falling down ready for Halloween, it's all fake.
Movie magic. Ha ha ha.
God, I really wish Michael Myers would have just stabbed the hell out of that bully kid.
I always wondered what that kid's seeing when he looks up at that guy. Like, there's a guy in a boiler suit at a school with a mask on. And it's a creepy mask as well. That kid is surely underreacting in this situation.
Yeah, it's not that there's any, like, staff members around, teachers or anything, security guards looking around the school. Maybe stopping the boiler-suited wearing masked killer that's wandering around the school grounds. Seemingly stalking a young boy. What's the worst that could happen? It's not like we're set in a horror movie or anything.
Hey, Linda, Lori, why didn't you wait for me? We did.
So you've got these 3 young teenage girls, all promiscuous and ready for a night of debauchery and sex. All separately in their own houses, whilst babysitting other children. Haddonfield, what a player town.
Uncharted territory. Totally charted. Just talk.
As Michael Myers seemingly drives past them, stalking them. Showing an unusual level of planning and calmness that we don't usually see in the next few coming movies. Kind of interesting. And kind of weird. How many points do you think he even got on his driving test? What's great about this movie is it sets up a lot of the tropes that would come in all other slashers that followed. I mean, this guy just picks these random teenagers for no seeming reason. He's a machine, he's just on the prowl. Although he does feel the need to be a bit prankster-esque. I mean, standing outside that bush just staring at them and then hiding away, playing a bit of hide and seek. It's a bit weird. But I kind of like that about Michael Myers originally. He didn't go past f***ing around with his victims.
Oh, I smell a jump scare.
Galveston, in your face. No jump scare.
Oh, whatever.
Okay, this is seriously a creepy shot. He's just standing in the blowing wind. In amongst the washing line there. And then he's not there anymore. Like a phantom. No, I don't want to claim house insurance. Go away. Bloody cold callers.
You think she'd be more worried about a strange man in a mask standing outside her house? I mean, go downstairs, check the doors.
Yeah, it's almost like these characters in slasher movies just never want to live.
Mother, you lost? Why do they...
Oh yeah, so your man escaped from the mental institute and dug up the headstone of his dead sister. Because of course he did. Well, I did tell you he's a bit mental. Is that your professional opinion, Doc?
Judith Myers. He came home.
Here we have the stereotypical police chief warning the nubile teenagers to, keep out of trouble and go straight home. How good of a policeman can he be if he can't even smoke the weed that they were just smoking?
I said, aren't you gonna be late?
He shouts, too.
I think one of those girls is going to grow up to be a real famous actress, while the other, not so much.
Pardon me, I'm Loomis. Dr. Sam Loomis.
Lee Bracken.
Oh, hi, Loomis. Doctor, right? Yeah, well, why am I talking to you again?
10 minutes.
All right, I'll see you later. Where is he? Is he there? I can't see Michael anywhere. Is he over that way? Or that way? Oh, I'm lost, aren't I?
But don't worry, kids. That doctor's on the case. He's not a policeman or anything. I always feel like in the 1970s and 1980s, people really relied on psychiatrists, for the backup. especially the police. Weird.
What's the matter with you?
I think he knew. I'm sure he could smell it.
What I love about these teenage girls is that they're all besties, but they're all babysitting separate kids, but right next door to one another, which is either a plot contrivance or just Haddonfield happens to be a real small town. I don't know. Again, another great thing about this movie is it takes its time building up the characters. This is what later films don't understand. You build up the characters, you get a sense of realism, a real world, you care about the people that you're watching, and then when the deaths happen, it means all that much more. It's not rocket science, guys. Come on.
How now, cried Arthur. Let no one pass this way without a fight.
So hold on, what's this kid dressed up as?
God, you can tell this film was set in the 70s. There's a young kid sat on a settee with a babysitter while she reads a book. I mean, a book, for goodness sake.
Yeah. Oh, time's gone by, eh? Kids don't want to read these days, they just want to play Minecraft, don't they?
Neutron Man, I can understand why. Tarantula Man.
Or watch the new Halloween movie.
Well, they could stream it. So it's finally Halloween night. Get out of the house. The phone call's coming from upstairs.
That's the wrong movie. This is Halloween.
Oh, I'm sorry. Camel toe. I mean, dog.
Oh, you're gross.
Hi, Lester. I'm about to be ripped apart by the family dog.
So out of the 3 teenage girls, only 2 of them are hooking up with their boyfriends tonight, while Laurie Strode is all on her own.
Loser.
And yet she doesn't die. So really, Galveston, is she that big of a loser? I mean, it's not big and clever, is it? Sleeping around and having sex and stuff.
Oh, what would you know about it, though?
Fair enough. See, the kid note says, something's not right next door.
Oh my god, that's a great Halloween costume. I better go tell Laurie.
Meanwhile, next door. So she's waiting in the car for her boyfriend so they can have car sex, I guess? As opposed to just staying in the house where there are beds? I don't know, maybe it was a 1970s thing.
I always think about Michael Myers, like, that mask is definitely made out of rubber. It's a cheap Halloween mask. You gotta be sweating, dude. That can't be comfortable. I just want to buy Michael Myers a tub of talcum powder. Is that me? I feel bad for the serial killer.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? If you're going to have premarital sex, you're going to pay the price. Goes without saying.
Oh, does it?
Captain to crew, stand by to reverse polarity.
And of course they're watching the original The Thing on TV. I mean, why wouldn't they be? A black and white movie? We're going to have to do that soon.
There's nobody out there. There's no boogeyman, and if you don't stop all this, I'm going to have to turn off the TV and send you to bed.
Meanwhile, at the other house, where the other girl's babysitting a giant child man with glasses.
Come on now.
I thought our safety word was Halloween. Halloween, damn it. Halloween. Stick around.
Yeah, I mean, how strong is that knife or wall to pin that 6-foot guy to the wall with it? I mean, it's pretty impressive. You got to give kudos to Michael Myers for the work ethic.
I just love how he stands there and stares at him like a dog.
But this is the next sequence. It's a bit weird. It's just like prankster Michael Myers. Not only does he kill the boyfriend, but he comes back upstairs dressed as a ghost with the boyfriend's glasses on. I mean, kind of, why?
What's the matter? Can I get your ghost, Bob?
Yeah, where do you think he's hiding the knife?
Oh, I shudder to think.
Hello?
And after all that, he just strangles her with a phone cord. I mean, it's kind of funny that she's being strangled as she's trying to talk on the phone with Laurie. I get that. Comedy. But apart from that, it's a really weird way of killing a person, especially when he used his knife before. Meanwhile, Dr. Loomis is on the case. Who needs a police force when you've got a balding psychiatric doctor? So, having sort of got the willies and decided to go over to her friends' houses where they've all been murdered, Laurie's going to make some grisly discoveries, which would be a staple in slasher horror films forever onwards. The reveal of the bodies. What I love about this movie is it almost makes the Michael Myers death's house like a horror Halloween house. There's just actors popping out, scaring Laurie from every direction.
You see, if I got slashed in the arm, I wouldn't react like that. Ow. Oh, it hurts actually. Oh, maybe she's got a point. Ah! I just don't learn.
Tommy, please! Tommy, hurry up!
If anyone deserves his eyes, that kid.
Just, could he be slower?
Tommy, get upstairs.
Please stop. Please.
And how did Michael Myers get in the house? And why was he hiding behind the settee? All these questions.
Ow, human, that's a jump scare. If ever I saw one.
Okay, Galveston. Okay. Yep, that's smart, Laurie. Hide in the cupboard. Why not? It's the last place he's going to look. Oh, it's actually the first place. I love how that tiny, thin wooden door is enough to stop Michael Myers. Who, after getting really frustrated with it, decides to go all hacky-wacky. Take that door, you damn it, little latch lock. I'll show you. Take that and that. Yeah, it is stupid door, the light bulb door. See, Laurie's got really good with a little piece of wire. She doesn't need a knife, coat hangers, anything. She's brilliant. She's like a Swiss Army stabber. Oh, right in the eye. That's gonna leave a mark.
Yeah, it's only a little prick.
Well, seemingly it was enough to take him down. Michael Myers is a bit of a wuss in this movie, isn't he? What I love about Laurie is she loves discarding the knife. Yeah, who needs to keep hold of a weapon? He seemingly looks like he's hurt. Having that stereotypical survivor girl trait of not being able to hear anything if it's behind her. Michael's back at it, Laurie. Who will win of this epic battle of brawn versus wit? Go on, Loomis, fill that guy full of lead, point blank. There's no way this guy's getting back from that. He's fallen out of the window, landed on the ground, dead. He is dead. If he's a real human being, he is dead.
Or he might have just had really good padding on. Or a bulletproof vest, even.
Yeah, I guess that could be right.
What's the boogeyman?
Michael Myers lives to slash another day.
This is a cracking shot though when Dr. Loomis goes to the window to see if Michael Myers' body's on the ground and it just isn't there. The music kicks in, we pan all around the places and all the places that Michael Myers could appear from at any moment. He could be in the bushes, could be just outside, could be in your living room, in the shadows. You just don't know. After watching this movie, it makes you go downstairs and check your whole house. Make sure the doors are locked. That is a perfect ending to a almost perfect movie.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Oh, come on. Really?
So there you have it. That was John Carpenter's Halloween. And what is left to say about this movie? It's an absolute horror classic. If you haven't seen this movie, there is genuinely something fundamentally wrong with you. It didn't start the genre, but it's one of the key cornerstones of the slasher genre. And really, it was the first movie to set all those tropes in place. The group of teenagers up to hijinks and up to no good. Sex kills. A mass killer hunting down nubile and sexually active teenagers. Stabby stabby. All happening round a certain setting, whether it be Halloween or a time of year or a place in particular. This film has it all. It does it with style, with grace, with cool special effects, with an awesome masked psycho killer that kills without impunity, emotion, or without wearing black gloves. If you've never seen the original Halloween, then you've never seen a true horror movie. I highly recommend this one. You've got to go and see it, guys. You know, Halloween is my favourite time of year, Galveston. I think it's where everybody gets together in a community, get dressed up, whether it's with a party or trick-or-treating, and we all come together and celebrate the darkest sides of humanity. Oh, I love you, Galveston.
Oh, check out a piece of candy.
So, without further ado, folks, it's been a hell of a year for this show, for us in particular. We're going to go downstairs right now. We're going to put our Halloween movie on. We're going to get some treats out. We're going to carve this bad boy up, and we're going to celebrate the final part of this horror season. We hope you guys are out there doing it too. We hope you guys are out there keeping safe, keep screaming, and we'll see you soon. Say bye, Galveston.
Just shut up, you.
You nut.
God.